video, we explain the differences, the Army Infantry versus Marine Infantry. What is Army Infantry? An Army Infantry is a division of the Army charged with defending the country's territory, repelling enemy attacks, capturing and processing enemy forces on land. They are the land combat forces and the backbone of the Army. They comprise the following parts. Infantryman, 11A, responsible for leading infantry and combined armed forces during land combat. Infantryman, 11B, regarded as the backbone of the Army, responsible for repelling any enemy attack on land. Indirect Fire Infantryman, 11C, is a member of the Mortar Squad. The Mortar Squad has the most power of all the weapons in the unit. Infantryman, 11X. This group is the mainland combat army and the starting point for all the special schools in the Army, which includes Sniper School, Ranger School, Pathfinder School, etc. What is Marine Infantry? Marine Infantry invades the enemy territory and seizes an enemy territory through the sea. They operate on land, sea and air. Their work also involves closing in on and defeating enemy combatants. The Marine Infantry is also known as the United States Marine Corps, USMC. Their job is expeditionary. They are the first advanced team that set up bases before the Army follows suit. The Marine Corps has the following roles. Marine Ground Combat. They are at the heart of what the Marines do. They seize enemy territory, infiltrate and neutralize the enemy. The Marines operate as the ground combats and train in hand-to-hand combat and as part of a fire team. Marine Ground Combat divides into 4 parts: Marine Sniper, Tank Crew Marine, Amphibious Assault Vehicle Crew Marine, AAV, and Infantry Marines. The Infantry Marines are trained as the deadliest fighting force in the world. They operate in close combat units across a range of military operations. Amphibious Assault Vehicle Crew Marine connects land to sea by moving infantrymen and equipment from sea to shore. They support the ground combat team. Marine Aviation Combat Roles. This role acts as a single cohesive force for all combat missions, providing air support. The Marine Corps has its own Air Force power and is the best fighter aircraft. This role divides into 4 parts: Marine Pilot, Air Traffic Control Marines, Helicopter Crew Chief, and Aviation Ordnance Marines. Marine Combat Support roles. This role supports the work of the Marines by providing logistics, communication and movement of equipment. It is subdivided into USMC Landing Support, Signals Technician, Ammunition Technician, Air Delivery Marines. Differences between Army Infantry and Marine Infantry. Army Infantry and Marine Infantry are similar in many ways, however, they also have major differences according to size, function and duties. Here's what to know about Army Infantry versus Marine Infantry and ways that they differ. 1. Mode of operation. The core difference between the Army Infantry and the Marine Infantry is their mode of operation. While Marine Infantry operates by sea, land, and air to support warfare, the Army Infantry operates by land and air only. Another difference is that the Army occupies a territory while Marine Corps invade territories. Note, the Marine Corps will invade a territory and capture it before the Army will come in to occupy. Two. Size. The Army Infantry is by far larger than the Marine Infantry. A Marine Infantry is smaller but they are much more nimble and can, therefore, be ready for combat and deployment immediately. The Army Infantry requires time to organize and move. Moreover, the Marine Infantry are stationed on different bases around the world, close to enemy targets and can move in as soon as needed. 3. Organization. The Army Infantry is a subdivision of the larger Army organization and processes all actions through them. The Marine Infantry, however, is the Marine Corps and under the Navy, but not required to screen all decisions prior to action. Moreover, the Army Infantry has full military service, accommodation, whereas the Marines do not. For example, Army Infantry have their own medical personnel and the Marine Infantry does not. Four. Training. The Army has a larger budget, so they train their Army Infantry soldiers with a lot of sophisticated weaponry. They are trained on the full spectrum of warfare. The Marine Infantry, on the other hand, train as expeditionary forces that land from the ship and operate from the sea. While the Army expects support from the headquarters with logistical help, the Marine Infantry does not have that luxury. Marine Infantry must support themselves, remain lean and make use of resources efficiently. Five. Equipment. The Marine Infantry are trained to use equipment that is carried. They value one person's capabilities and depend on the accuracy of their equipment to deliver. The Army Infantry works more in groups and does not depend on individual ingenuity to carry out its operation. In the Marines, command and responsibility is relegated down to the lower ranks. Every marksman or rifleman is equipped with the ability to decide quickly. For ease in maneuverability, the Marine Infantry has developed and trained its riflemen to be exact and focused because they come in on the offensive side. This is the reason they favor the more accurate M16 over the M4 in most roles. They believe every Marine Infantry is first a rifleman before anything.